You know what's funny? Me and CoffeeLover239 had both now done a commentary on this guy. Well, that's two people who used to be bandwagons but improved on our commentaries doing a commentary on gurigorloX. But enjoy the over 20-second intro. Hello guys, and today is time for another commentary. Man, after hearing about this one from Falling Nova, thank you for some commentary material, Falling Nova. Now I got something to work on. Well, since I got something to work on, since my Xbox is not working, I can just do commentaries for a while and just wait until my Xbox is working. Now raise your hand if you are a brony. Well, to be honest, I am not a brony, but I was thinking about watching the show, but watching the first season. Now raise your hand if you are a Clopper. I know, that's creepy, right? Who the heck does that shit? Now, if you don't know what a Clopper is someone who is a big fan of My Little Pony, then faps to it. Someone who faps to animated animals. So after hearing about this guy, let's just start the video.
Now, I just wanted to talk about something that's been bothering me for a while. Now, as you might know, I am a Clopper.
Seriously? I'll be right back, guys. So you're saying that you fapped at My Little Pony. Man, you're like even more weird than Chris Chan.
And quite frankly, I feel that the people who are bashing Cloppers are fucking douchebags.
So you call them douchebags just because they stated their own honest opinion?
And I feel that they're the people who hate on other people for having different fetishes or being bigots. And quite frankly, I am really getting sick and fucking tired of this shit.
I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. You sound like my friend from school who states his own opinion about school. I don't have a problem with that, but I think it's kind of funny because I hate school. No offense.
They're fucking cartoons. Okay, why, what the hell is the big fucking deal?
The deal is that you fapped My Little Pony. You know what's upsetting? He actually repeats it multiple times throughout in this entire video.
They're not real. They're fucking cartoons. They're fictional. And, it's not like as if we're rubbing it in your fucking face. It's not like as if we're rubbing it in, other people's faces or whatever. So really, why the fuck are you complaining?
We're not complaining. We just don't think that being a Clopper is a pretty good hobby.
Now, I'm not saying that there aren't Cloppers out there who do rub it in your faces, which in that case, yeah, that can get pretty annoying. But when we're just, doing our fucking thing and you're picking on us just because...
So we are picking on you about it? Are you referring us to bullying to be my own honest question?
We just seem to have different fantasies from yours. That really is fucking... That's really fucking bigoted, and it makes you look like a douchebag. And you know what? I'm not gonna sit here and complain about My Little Pony even more, about how people are bashing Cloppers and everything. It's not just My Little Pony. It seems like a lot of the franchises have that same sort of problem. Like, I'm not really big into Pokemon, for example, but I will say this for people who complain about other people fapping to characters like Misty or May or Dawn because they're quote unquote underaged. Well, for one thing, they don't look fucking underaged to me, and second of all, they're cartoons.
See? He repeats himself. But don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from.
They're not fucking real. What the fuck is the big... You don't scratch that. It's not just Pokemon. Lolicon in general, and all this hatred towards furries, and, honestly, it's all cartoons. It's all fake. None of it is fucking real. It's all drawn. Why the hell are you people complaining?
Please refer to that 6th statement I just made.
This really is pissing me the fuck off. Apparently people are complaining because it looks weird. Well,
it's because it does.
That kind of mentality is fucking stupid. Because just because something looks weird doesn't automatically mean that we're evil people for doing something that looks quote-unquote weird.
We do not say that Cloppers are evil. If you want to continue this hobby, it's up to you, man, but you're just going to get picked on about it. Just saying.
And, also, I gotta be honest, you're no better than, acting this way makes you look fucking bigoted, it makes you look self-centered, and it makes you look, well, it makes you look like a fucking tyrant. Knock this shit off, and I don't know what I can say other than stop being a bunch of fucking douchebags. Let us just have our own fucking fantasies. And you don't have to agree with our fantasies, but don't pick on us just because we have different fucking fantasies than you.
Please refer to that question I just made in that 7th statement.
I feel really fucking, it upsets me when I see other bronies treat, Cloppers like shit just because they think differently, which, by the way, apparently the term love and tolerance has been thrown out the fucking window, hasn't it? Yeah. Overall, I think that Cloppers deserve a lot more credit.
So you're saying that Cloppers deserve credit for vapid to animated animals? Lovely. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go write this down right now.
And not just Cloppers, I think that people who look at Lolicon and furries and all this other stuff deserve respect as well. Not for who they are, but just for the fact that they're individuals alone. And I think that because you're picking on them just for doing something rather than picking on them as people as whole is fucking terrible.
And he repeats
frankly,
statement 7 again.
You people need to knock this shit off. Stop bashing us. And, stop being a bunch of fucking bigots. Stop being a bunch of fucking trolls. You're not fucking cool for doing it. You're just being a bunch of douchebags. And, yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna pussy out on saying this. Treating people like furries or cloppers or fucking hentai people or etc. like dog shit just because of their fetishes, it's no different than being a racist or a homophobic.
What does being racist have anything to do with this? This has nothing to do with the video you're ranting about.
I'm sorry, a homophobe. I went that fucking far. Because just like being a racist and just like being a homophobe, you're picking on other people who just happen to have one thing that is different. And that is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's coming from the same guy that faps to My Little Pony. Hypocrisy at its finest.
Quite frankly, I am sick and tired of all this bigotry running around the world, and I am sick and tired of seeing... I'm sick and tired of the fact that there's still racists and homophobes out there. I just... How could people be so fucking stupid?
Like you?
Really? Being a bunch of trolls on the internet and picking on, cloppers and furries, etc.
I love how you keep referring this to bullying because of how people pick on you just because you're a clopper.
is no fucking different. It's not. There is no difference. None at all. If there is a difference, I don't fucking see it. And I don't want to see it. Because whatever that reason is, it's probably fucking stupid.
Like you?
And quite frankly, I am sick and tired of all the bias towards, cloppers, furries, etc. I am sick and tired of seeing the hatred towards, hentai and all this other stuff. If you're really creeped out by it, I don't blame you. But I don't think it's okay to pick on people or whine about how, oh my god, why are you people so perverted? Oh my god, why are you people so fucking perverted? You need to stop this shit right now. You're on the fucking internet. If you really have such a problem, get off the fucking internet.
Oh, joy, telling someone to get off the internet. I just hate people like this, people.
Or at the very least, take a fucking breather and calm the fuck down. I am sick and tired of hearing about how some bronies out there are complaining about how cloppers are the end of us all because, motherfucking Howard Stern thinks that all bronies are cloppers, and quite frankly, Howard Stern is a fucking terrible person, and I wish that he'd go to jail for saying that kind of shit.
So you're saying that he should go to jail for saying that all bronies are cloppers? That's not even a real law. And how would he go to jail for that?
Because he's painting an entire fandom, under, bias. And, guys, bias and bigotry are destroying the fucking world.
How is bias destroying the world? Is it just because it has people that state their own honest opinions about things and you don't really like their opinions? Wow, that sounds really stupid, don't you think?
And attacking cloppers like myself, just for clopping, it's fucking bigotry. Knock that shit off. I am sick to fucking death of hearing all these fucking excuses for why it's wrong, when in reality, it really isn't, because they're fucking cartoons. They're not real. I don't see what the problem is. And yeah, quite frankly, I like all this hate to fucking stop.
If you want it to stop, then why do you bring this whole entire video up? That just brings all the shits and giggles to the table.
And I want to be accepted as a brony without having to be shunned down as not being a quote-unquote true brony because I clop. Because if that hurts my fucking feelings. And that kind of shit is fucking disgusting. I should be treated as an individual, and, quite frankly, as long as, say, someone doesn't harm anyone, then there shouldn't be a big fucking deal. Keyword here is being, as long as we don't harm people, there shouldn't be a big deal, because, if we are harming other people, that's understandable, but if we're just, clopping and not anything else, then I don't see what the big fucking deal is, and I am sick and I want this to fucking end.
If you want it to end, then why did you bring this up? It's a very simple question here.
I want all the hate to end. This has been me, and I am done with this fucking rant. Seriously, knock this fucking clopping hate off.
And there we go, guys. That's the end of the video. Well, here's my message to gurigorloX. Dude, this is the internet. A lot of people get hated it on, and I know you think it's not fun, but maybe just ignoring these people would help, is because if I was a clopper and I see people doing this to me, I wouldn't have a problem with it. People making fun of my eyes, people make fun of my eyes, I don't even care if, Well, anyways, this is Twinkie Lover out. Sorry for most of my stuttering, but I think I might trim some of it out, but anyway, see you later.